Yes. Good evening, everybody, or good day, or good morning. It doesn't matter where you are. So, I'm so glad to be here with you today, this evening, because we will discuss a very interesting subject. It's about the ingress of Neptune in Aries. But before I start with this live, I would like to thank you all because the one who are already subscribed to my channel, it's a pleasure for me to thank you for my side and the wonderful people which are behind me, and thank you also for the new ones in advance. Now let's start about this subject, Neptune in Aries. What mean this? What mean this? It's a very interesting subject, and I'm looking forward to discuss with you this evening, because Neptune is the planet of intuition. Neptune is a fascinating planet in astrology that influences our receptivity, intuition, and emotional states. Today I will explain a little bit the positive and negative aspects of Neptune, analyze its psychological and physiological correspondence, and finally highlight the immediate changes that will occur with Neptune's transition into Aries, starting with late in the evening, January 26, in the year 2026. So in a couple of days. Very, very nice. In 11 days. So 11 is also a magical number. So 11 days before this ingress of Neptune, we are talking here today. Neptune is principle. And shall we talk about the positive aspects? One positive aspect of Neptune is receptivity. Neptune stimulates our sensitivity to the world around us. Empathy. It strengthens our ability to understand and interact with the feelings of others. So be near of the other one. We shall see why. Imagination, creative thinking, and artistic inspiration are encouraged. Contemplation, a tendency to reflect and find inner peace. Dreaming beings, we are dreaming beings. So the capacity to develop visions and ideals that transcend the ordinary. So is our capability if we go on the positive energetical side of Neptune, because Neptune is bringing us an energy. The negative aspects, we have to talk also about that. Suggestibility. That means we have an increased susceptibility to external influences and manipulation. Sensitivity. That means excessive reactions to emotional or sensory stimuli. Stimulation from outside. Unclarity, difficulties in distinguishing between reality and fantasy. It's not good. Lack of direction, absence of clear goals in life. Be aware of those negatives, tendencies of Neptune. Maintenance of illusions. That means you have the tendency to deceive oneself or others. Now we go to the psychological correspondence. Neptune's properties have a strong impact on our psyche. Viewed positively, it promotes creativity, empathy, a deep inner life. However, but negatively, it can lead to emotional challenges such as excessive sensitivity, illusions, and difficulties in accepting reality. Yeah, we have to take care of all those things. Physical correspondences. Great. Neptune is also associated with certain organs and energy centers. Pineal gland is associated to Neptune. That means the pineal gland is responsible for regulating sleep and consciousness. Is our connection to the universe. That means we are having a lot of people which are very spiritual and very deep connected to the universe. We see why. Neptune is well respected. Is in their DNA, I should say. The energy center is solar plexus, the gut. Feel in the gut. The intuition is here in the gut. Emotional intelligence. We are talking a lot of things about those things. So solar plexus is the center of our personal power and identity. Is also connected to Neptune. You have the intuition or you haven't it. The third thing is aura, the energetic radiance that reflects our emotional and spiritual state. Now we go to the sociological correspondence in society. Neptune manifests in various forms: positive aspects, idealists, artists, and people dedicated to the welfare of others. The negative aspects in the society mean suggestible personalities, fraudsters, manipulators who exploit others, insecurities. So, yeah, it's not so nice. Neptune's influence in Pisces. So, until January 26, in year 2026, Neptune was for more than 20 years in Pisces. What means this? The transit has following characteristics. Positive one, aspect: creativity, art, spirituality, and a deep connection to human experience. The negative side of the more than 20 years was pessimism, tendency towards indulgence, and addictions, as well as emotional instability. So, for all the people, all the tendencies of addictions, of emotional instabilities, and so on, it's game over. Those things are going down, and then we go back to the normal, to the action. So changes with Neptune in Aries, starting with January 26, the year 2026, Neptune will transition into Aries. This will bring significant changes, realization of inspiration, a greater ability to turn creative ideas into action. So a lot of people with good ideas, they will get the chance to fulfill, to bring it to reality. And it's magic because we have to act. Aries has the energy of Mars, is the energy of activity, action. So it's very, very nice. Altruism and love for humanity. An increased need to serve the community and fight for others. Awakening, a more intense perception of life and the beauty of the world. It's just like a wake up humanity call. And I'm glad about it. So the negative aspects: excessive sensitivity, difficulties related to the past, and possible lack of direction. So Neptune had high and low. So there is nothing in the middle. Conclusion: Neptune is a complex planet that brings both light and shadow into our lives. The imminent change into Aries will offer new opportunities for self-realization and empathy, while challenging us to manage the issues of emotional balance and direction. It is amazing what we are having for us, those energies which will help us to be aware, will help us to bring our dreams to reality. It will be no room for right or wrong. It will be a progress. Especially we are having the change of transformation energy in Wassermann? Yes, but it's not, it's German. Just a moment, I take a look. I have some notes here, and I have some new things here. I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of things here. So I have a lot of things. So we are having a new era. And take a look. It must be my memory today because I talk all the time on all the languages. But today I have to take the examples and Aquarius. So I need some time for the translation. And okay, so we are having a lot of energy changes. The transformation is in Aquarius, so it's very strong. That means it will be much higher, much and faster, the transformation. We are having now Neptune in Aries. That means we materialize our dreams. So we come to transform. That means transformation, you materialize your dreams. And then we'll have the Saturn, which will manage how we can go through and how we can work in this area. So it's a very nice time, a very good change in our life. And I'm glad and I'm looking forward for it. After that, we are having a very interesting thing in numerology. We are having 26 January 1 20 26. So we are having twice 26. And if we add all those numbers together, we are having 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. And then after that is 1. So we are having now a new beginning, a new era. We had time, 20 years, to dream, to make our plans and so on. Now it's just act. And this is the most important thing. We are now on our way to become what we should be, to go to the light. It's my dream. I hope yours too. I thank you all very much. And I will close this live with my mantra. Let the divine light to bring you on the right path. See you next week.